I'm really excited today because at the end of this, if you stay to the last, I have an offer for you. A way to, if you own a business, you'll want to have a listen and pay attention. So, starting off today, let's go to Customer Delight 365. Brian Monahan, the author and curator. And I have a great quote for what we're talking about today. This one's by Arthur Levitt. Firms need to ensure that their ability to provide effective customer service keeps pace with their growth. If you're marketing your firm to new customers, you better be able to provide them service when they do business with you. Brian's take on that is if customer service is the bare minimum, then the lack of customer service is a recipe for rage. Satisfied customers tell a few people, delighted customers tell a few more people than satisfied customers do, and angry customers will tell the world. You better get this one right. Great advice. And today, what we're going to be talking about is right along that theme. We're going to be talking about constant and never-ending improvement, or some people would call it the Kaizen Principle. Now, the Kaizen Principle came out of the 60s, early 60s, I believe, when Dr. Deming went to Japan to help Toyota build a product that has conquered the world in terms of the automotive industry. It didn't happen overnight. It happened with constant and never-ending improvement, or the Kaizen method. And the difference between the Kaizen method and the constant and never-ending improvement, those two things, the difference between those two things and old world philosophy of manufacturing and making things was they empowered the people to make decisions at the manufacturer's line level. It didn't have to be a top-down decision because the people that were manufacturing these cars, Toyota's cars, could see there was things that were deficient with them right there on the line. So giving those people, empowering those people to have a decision to make a difference in the product, put the Japanese automaker in the lead of the marketplace for a long, long time. Many years afterwards. So in the early 60s, their cars were not very good, but every car became a little bit better over the years. So in your business, what could you do to do the same thing? Well, you could do what I did. Friday and Saturday, I attended a virtual conference with like-minded business leaders and business owners. It was the 6th annual Business Marketing Coaches Conference. There was 2 days, fairly intense. Started at 9 a.m. and went till 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for 2 days. And there was no breaks except for lunch. So it was boom, 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 boom in terms of presenters. But wow, what a lot of great information. We had several people talk about mindset. We had several people talk about the 90-day action plans, essentially. So setting goals and building plans to make that happen. We had a few people talk about specific things. One was talking about taxes and how to help our clients and ourselves be in a better place tax-wise and how to manage those assets. Now, most of it was US-based, so it didn't pertain to many of the Canadians and Australians and Brits that were on, but it was fabulous. A friend of mine, a dear friend of mine who I met a bunch of years ago, talked about how he's helped the detailing industry go from barely making a living as a detailer to having a wonderfully profitable, value delivering business in detailing automobiles. It was fantastic. The things that you can learn by going to conferences, studying books, setting goals, getting into some habits that would improve your effectiveness is amazing what happens. You ends up you end up with a Kaizen or the constant and never-ending improvement. It's always improving. One of the people there has I'm going to say it's seven-figure business. Not sure what size. I think it's about $3 million. Has 70 other coaches that are part of his team, and is helping thousands of people in their business to be more successful. Even in these challenging, tough times, there's opportunity. So that's my rant for today in terms of that. It's really going to be a short one. Let's see, I have a few people here. Let's go see who's on. Hey, there's Randy Jaffe. Now, here's a guy who's into this. I think Randy's a guy who studies and sharpens his axe and slows down to go fast quite a bit. There was a post he made earlier today in regards to he's going to kick butt compared to other people in his industry between now and January 2nd. And I think that comes from his attitude, his belief, and his ability to do what needs to get done to get shit done. That's Randy for you. Now, if you like pizza or whether you don't like pizza, you're going to like this guy here. Eric Bam, man, I've never seen anybody so passionate about helping the pizza restaurants deliver a quality product and helping others along the way. He's kind of amazing in that space. And he also started up this little thing called Mega Minds. Hey, good morning, Joe Norcott. Now, Joe Norcott, I can't. Joe, I screwed up your name. I need more coffee. Joe and I are associates. He's actually my go-to CRM guy. I'm a big fan of a product called Zoho, so I've nicknamed him Zoho Joe. And he's helped me a lot with getting my message out and leveraging technology, so I don't have to do all the work. And we're also become really good friends over that time as well. Who else is here? Eric Bam saying, must read 2 to 3 books, or a must read in your, what are two, well, there's more than 2 or 3 books. One of the books that was talked about on the last couple of days is one of my favorites, and it's Think and Grow Rich. I talked about that a little bit last time I was on live. There is a magic word in there, and I'm going to put you all out of your misery. Napoleon Hill says that the key to success, if you read the book, is in there. And a lot of people think it's 1 or 2 of the 13 principles he talks about, but it's not. All of those are important, but if you don't take action to implement the 13 principles, then success is probably not going to come your way. So the key is action. So that's one of my books, Smart Talk by Lou Tice. It's a life-changing, soft skills, people-building business that will get you to live a bigger, better, brighter life. His wife overcame a serious level of cancer. When she was 50, she decided to have a really intense and very in-depth physical, and they found cancer. A type of cancer 20, 30 years ago that they thought would take her life. That whole process is explained in there, and how they went from being high school football coaches or teachers to being multimillionaires. But more important to that, how they had an impact around the globe. Smart Talk, Lou Tice. Fabulous book. And then the other one is probably a real simple book to read, is by Jeff Olson, and that is The Slight Edge. And that talks about basically it's the Kaizen Principle on steroids. Small incremental improvements on a consistent basis makes massive change happen. You can do that on your own, or you can hire a coach. Look, you can hire a coach. Coaches, mentors help get things done quicker, faster than you ever thought possible. Thanks for that question. There's my good friend. Hey, if you haven't seen that Kellen is going, she has 2 shows, and she's going to be on a show. I believe that's this week on the Not So Ordinary Joe show. And she's going to talk about what helps people people with their products. Sorry, I had a pregnant pause there. Did anyone talk about pizza? I did a little bit earlier. Hey, listen to this guy, Ron Goodwin. He's a pretty smart guy and a pretty good cook, although I've never tasted it. Sure did look delicious. Here's Randy. Eric Bam, I like pizza with pine nut. There you got. You heard it here first. And there's, hey, have you seen this guy's work? It's pretty impressive. If you need graphical imagery on a variety of different platforms, Tim Lord is your guy. I'm just, get shit done. Simple as that. Make time. Use virtual and video. Be there, be everywhere, or be square. I added that part there for you. Look at that. What's this saying? Smart Edge. Perfect. I like that. So at the bottom of the screen, you've probably noticed I got the stock ticker thing going. So Profit and Grow Business Mastery is a website that I have with a partner of mine. And we're in the business of working with business owners to get more stuff done, to have your most amazing decade ever. But it starts off with doing a 90-day action plan. So in our program, we've got a academy. Yeah, what? So who cares, right? Well, the academy teaches basically the 30 business fundamentals spread out over a period of 12 months, 52 weeks. Now, in all honesty and being transparent, some people take longer, because if you do the work, it may take you a little bit to identify what's your market dominating position and how do you develop your Kaizen philosophy and identify what's your marketing strategy, and are you doing your marketing leveraging the conversion marketing equation, which is interrupt, engage, educate, and offer. What does that really mean? Well, you get taught all of that stuff. And normally we charge that out at $500 a month with no coaching, no nothing, just do it on your own. But because it's 2020 and 2020 has been a hell of a crazy year, we're going to make it available for just a few people, up to 100 people, and then we're going to cap it. And it's at a ridiculously low price. It's a $97 investment on a monthly basis, or you can pay a one-time charge and pay $9.97 and basically get 2 months free. So if you want to learn how to develop some Kaizen skills in your business and be more profitable, make more money, and have more time off, well then check this out. Go to that website. There's an onboarding landing page, opt-in area. We put your name and email address. Once we get that, then we can start the ball rolling and get you up and running. Or if you just want to talk about it and see if it's a fit for you, you can reach out to me at phil@coachphil.ca. It's amazing stuff, guys and gals. I encourage everybody to at least take a look at it and go from there. I have a special gift though for I have a special gift, and you're gonna have to wait till tomorrow until I let that one out of the bag. Special gift tomorrow. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for being here. I'm Coach Phil. You can email me up here or go to see profitandgrowbusinessmastery.com. See you another day.